What's going on, everybody? I am Courtney Hall, and thank you for watching another edition of the Courtney Hall Show. I have somebody special in the building, a special guest. It's Shelley. How are you doing?
What's going on? I'm good.
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm good on this Saturday afternoon.
Good. Now, you know what? I got a little bone to pick with you, Jeff.
Why you say that?
Because I've been trying to get you on my show for about 6-7 years.
6, 7?
No, it hasn't been that long. But you're here, though, and I'm so happy that you're here.
But you know what's crazy? I've been wanting to come on your show.
You know what? You have been.
Yeah. I've been seeing you building from the start. I was like, I don't mind doing the interview.
Yeah.
It's just timing.
It's timing.
Yeah, this ain't the first order. This the first, but it ain't gonna be the last.
Exactly. So I want to take it back because people know you as a comedian. You're, I say you're one of the top comedians in Houston, and you're only growing. But I want to take it back to the younger Shelley. How did you even get into comedy and entertainment?
How I get into it? It fell on me.
What do you mean by that? It fell on you.
So I'm gonna say it like this. I always been me.
Yeah.
I always been who I wanted to be or who I was naturally.
Yeah.
Like I said in this last podcast, I got called Martin in the 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about it, but it was just like thinking back, I'm like, dang, I've been like this. You know what I'm saying? I never changed who I was, you know what I'm saying? So, but I never desired to be an entertainer or comedian, you know what I'm saying? As I was growing up, you know what I mean, coming out of high school, work, that's the main thing people push on you. Go get a job.
Yeah.
I didn't work there like over 50 jobs, man.
50 jobs? Okay, 50 you got to list some of these 11 jobs.
Okay. I was fast food.
Okay.
I worked at the hospital. I was almost a nurse. I was almost.
What did you do at the hospital?
I was just the food taker.
Okay.
I was just taking food.
Okay. That's an important job.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's people's food. You can't be playing with it. Don't play with my food.
Exactly.
What else? I drove trucks.
Okay.
Littlest truck driver in history. Little X matter.
Yeah.
What else I did? I did. Damn. I didn't did.
You did a lot.
I did a lot. I was a secret shopper one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it didn't work out because I was the one that was stealing. Yeah, I was the one that was stealing.
Stealing.
So, yeah.
Okay. Now, how did you get that job? Like, how do you become a secret shopper?
You know when you on Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed gonna bring you all type of jobs.
Right.
And I was in desperate need. So I was just like, you know what? I can act like I'm shopping in the store.
Right.
I do it all the time anyway. I already do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fun job to have. Okay, so you have all of these jobs and then you're continuing on and then what happens?
Like I said, I always knew I didn't want to clock in for somebody else's dreams. Every time I clocked in at any job, I always felt like I was being owned.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't for me. I ain't can't nobody tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I had that mindset. I just didn't know where I was going with it. You know what I'm saying? So my last job at Dr. Pepper, Instagram came around on the comedy side. Stand-up comedy was getting back hot. And my homeboy brother was like, hey, bro, I think you should try stand-up. I was like, what? Come on, bro, stop playing.
Yeah.
But this is around the same time I was going to get fired from Dr. Pepper. Because I stayed 3 minutes from Dr. Pepper, but I was always late.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's
3 minutes from Dr. Pepper, but
and I was always late. That's how I knew, like, I can't work for ain't nobody finna put up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting fired. But when I got fired, all I had to hang on was, you should go do stand-up. That's it. So I signed up for it. Like 2 weeks later, went on stage, and that was it. That was history.
What was your first experience like being on stage? What was that like?
As far as like material-wise, it's hype.
Yeah.
But just being on stage with the mic in my hand and the lights on you.
Yeah.
They paying attention.
It was something.
That was it for me.
Yeah.
When I got off stage, I was like, yeah, this it right here.
You know, I feel like looking at you, I feel like you are a stand-up comedian. And then the Instagram content or Vine or whatever you did just came
afterwards.
By chance.
So I went on stage first.
Okay.
And for about 2 months, I was just doing straight stand-up. But I started doing videos after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a grind.
And then you started doing videos, and what was that like? I mean, did you just it was like, were you doing everything? Did you always know that you're gonna do?
I'm gonna say this. Look, I was a big comedy head growing up, like Richard Pryor, the Eddie Murphy. Like I watched all the movies, and I kind of felt like I can do that because I was doing it. Like I was growing up, I was being that. So when it came for a time for me to start putting together my own stuff, I kind of already had the idea of how and why, and it was just easy, you know what I'm saying? So,
and you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a lot of Instagram, comedians or content creators. They're going into the clubs. They're going onto the stage, and they're actually starting to do, shows. Yeah. And so, what do you say to that? Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, stand up is dead," but I don't think
it's never dead.
I don't think that's the case.
That on stage and crowd connection. That's a feeling. If you get that right, that's a feeling you don't want to never let go.
Okay.
You got John Witherspoon just died doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's at. When everything's over, you can always go and hit a stage and get that. Because that's our like sanctuary. That's where we get our. It might come out as jokes, but that's the real truth.
What's the first show that you just like bombed? And after that show, where you like, I'm not
the first
gonna do
one
this anymore. Okay, the first.
But that was an open mic. I'm gonna say that was an open mic. So ain't no such thing as bombing an open mic. It is, but it ain't.
Yeah.
But the first show was at the Improv because before that, I had I did a competition and I almost won the competition like a month in.
Really?
And somebody.
What happened?
I just ran out of jokes.
Okay.
It was like 4 rounds. I ran out of jokes. I ain't know what to say. After that, I think it was a roast joke I said.
Okay.
After that, I ain't had no more jokes. I had them, but I couldn't remember.
And what did that teach you in that moment? Did it teach you, okay, you know what? I always got to have
material. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think I learned nothing from that. I was
you were just
like, dang, you know what I mean? But after the judge, which her name is Keisha Hunt, she was the judge and she seen me. She was like, I want you on my show at the Improv.
Wow.
So I thought I had to have it all. I thought I had to be on point, word for word on my jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I had to just like not be me. And that's what happened. I went on the stage and I wasn't me.
Wow.
And I bombed like, you know what's worse than a boo? When some people like you on stage, what we talking right now, and everybody in the background talking. But they not caring about what you talking about on stage. I was on stage, I heard like, damn, we spent $75 for this shit. It's like, God damn. That's my time, man. That's my time, man.
Yeah.
But I knew I wanted to I knew I wanted to do it because when I got off stage, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get them next time.
But how do you even bounce back from that? Like, did you just say, you know what, I'm gonna go back out there and I'm gonna kill it? Or how do you even bounce back from that?
I mean, you gotta have thick skin in comedy because
that's true.
Everything ain't gonna be funny. It's not. Every video ain't gonna be funny.
Yeah.
It's objective too. You know what I'm saying? So they might laugh at you, they might not. They might, you know what I'm saying? It just go around. So when I got off stage, even I was only a month in, it's just like, man, I'm from the hood, man. You can't stop me from doing that, man. I came in with thick skin. You know what I'm saying?
So who do you have around your circle or in your circle that's like, you know what, Jeff, that's not funny, or that's funny?
Everybody around me.
Everybody around you. So you don't have a lot of.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
What?
They won't even say it's not funny. They'll just be like, all right, this how we can make it.
And funny. I like
this. Do this.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So every idea ain't gonna start off a masterpiece.
Yeah.
You gotta build it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
do you have writers that help you write? Okay.
Yeah. Everybody around me help me. I want to bring everybody because especially with the internet is a relatable game. You can relate to people. You can, I've been through that.
Gotcha.
So everybody around me, they go through their own life experiences. So if I got this topic, if I got 8 people touching on this one topic, we got 8 different perspectives. Now I hit everything I'm supposed to hit when I'm talking about this topic. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you have or even had your aha moment? Like, this is it. Like, I made it. Do you feel like you've had that? No? You're still growing.
Hell yeah.
I feel that for sure.
You're
still growing and building, and people love you, people like you, including the Texans. The Texans, I feel like they love you. You're in the practices, you're on the field. Tell me how that partnership came about.
But now, you know what's crazy? It started by me doing James Harden videos. You remember that? Like after it was around playoff times in like 2017 or 18. When we went to the playoffs, we had Chris Paul, we had all the good players. You know what I'm saying? And I just used to be like, I took my heart out of sports. My heart ain't in sports no more. So whoever win.
Yeah.
But I still Texans and Rockets. But man, I used to have so much passion for the Rockets and the Texans. So it was in the playoffs, they would lose and they would win. So I decided to be the voice of what they really want to say after the game, after a loss, after a win.
Right.
I did that the whole playoffs. That went crazy. Then I was like, damn, what I'm gonna do next? Basketball gone. I was staying at my mama's house at the time, and it was a DeAndre Hopkins jersey in there. I don't know where it came from. It was a small. It was a kid small, so I knew it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
So I put that on. That went crazy.
Wow.
Then I actually linked up with D-Hop from that.
Wow.
And then it just took off from there.
It just took off from there.
Yeah.
Did they want to have you heard from the actual franchise, the Texans franchise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to events talking to the owner.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And what did he say?
It was just showing love, you know what I mean? Just normal conversation. It's just like they've been watching for years, you know what I'm saying? So
what would you say to your younger self if you had to talk to your younger self? What would you say?
What would I say?
To young Jeff Shelley.
Boy, you gonna be something.
Right. Yeah.
Don't worry about that. You're gonna be something.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
What was your fears then that are no longer your fears now?
As far as in entertainment or just in life?
You can do entertainment. Let's do entertainment.
Yeah. What fears I got? What I had. I think being great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like being the leader. Because I really didn't know what type of leader I was until a couple years ago. It took me to start taking lead to understand what I was scared of.
Okay.
But I knew I needed it to do it in order for people to move. You know what I'm saying? If I don't say it, nobody else gonna do it. Like in the comedy space right now, I feel like we missing a leader.
Okay.
In this generation of comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like in Houston.
And I feel like you can be that leader.
Right.
There's a part of you too that I get that's like mature, big brother, let me mentor you. But
I'm
there's
5'2", y'all. Go ahead.
But no, it's not even like big brother, like taller, but like really like that mentor. Like I can tell you what to do. I'm not gonna, hold your hand, but I can tell you, hey, you might not want to do that.
Right,
like you had said before, hey, it's all about timing with interviews or with anything.
Right.
With that being said, is there anybody in Houston that you just love collaborating with?
Gotta say Lil Daryl. We got a thing going. But everybody.
Yeah.
If it makes sense, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you see as like a rising comedian in Houston?
A rising comedian?
Yeah.
I can name a lot.
Okay.
From Lil Daryl to myself, Ray, Shabazz, Ben, Kenise, Bryson,
what about
Brown.
The next generation? The generation...
Elijah got a young, he like 24, 25.
Okay.
It's a couple of them. I don't really know them like that, but it's some more comedians rising. You know what I'm saying?
And who do you look up to?
That's a long answer.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a
Give me
long
the short
answer.
version.
My favorite comedian is Mike Epps, of course.
Yeah.
But who do I look up to? It just depends on what I'm trying to look up to for.
Yeah.
Like if I want to learn about business and comedy, Kevin Hart. The art of stand-up, Dave Chappelle, Ali Sadiq.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the list go on and on. So I look up to everybody. I learned the most important lesson from a guy that probably would never make you laugh.
And what lesson was that, if you can share it?
I used to go on stage and forget my jokes. Forget my, like the first year, I used to do that a lot. And I was on
Would
the
it be
show.
like a brain freeze, or you just wouldn't know what to say, or?
It'll be like, you can say a brain freeze, but the reason is, I seen this guy that I say that would probably never make you laugh, right? I seen him on stage and he had like a 20, 30-minute set. Nobody was laughing, but he was finishing his jokes.
Oh, okay.
He was standing up strong, talking. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if y'all laughing.
Yeah.
I don't care if y'all not laughing or laughing. I'm gonna tell my shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I seen that and I was like, oh, that's what I'm forgetting when I go on stage, my confidence that I already had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already had that. I just forgot I had it.
Yeah.
So after that show, from there on out, I was confident when I went on stage. Like,
and so how do you remember your material now on set or on stage?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, you just do it. And that's how I know that you're meant to do this. Right. Like this is what you need to be doing.
Right.
Now tell everybody, what do you have coming up in the future?
Well, I just dropped, well, not me, but I was just in a movie that just hit theaters November 22nd.
Gotcha.
Run Nixon, directed by Sky Directs, you know what I'm saying? Starring Sissy, Empress, Jordan Lee Brown, myself, Lil Fizz.
And what is it about? Can you tell us what?
I can say this. It's a robbery gone bad. Gotcha. And then I'm a friend of the guy they robbed. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dope movie. I seen it. Is giving. It ain't giving Tubi.
Yeah.
I love Tubi, but it's I got a couple Tubi movies, so it's giving a step up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. I got like 7 short films I wrote for 2024. I want to get out this year. Next year, I'm starting my tour in February.
Okay.
The Who Are You tour.
Tell me a little bit about the tour. What's going on with that tour?
It's a tour to let people know I do stand up. Like, who are you? That is who I am. I'm finna give y'all the story. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said earlier, they don't know I started on stage. It's just the videos took over. So, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't do a good job of mixing stand up with skits.
Yeah.
Even if I had shows, I probably wouldn't post them.
Yeah.
I just show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
right.
And then I didn't do enough traveling too, doing shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm finally putting that together. You know what I'm saying? So.
Gotcha. Well, tell the people where we can find you, how we can follow you, support you, because we definitely need to do that.
Oh yeah. At Jeff Shelley, JEFFSHELLEY. That's on all platforms. Yeah, I'm on Tubi. I got a movie called H-Town, Platinum, Gutter, Hood Fetish. I know it sounds like a lot of gangster movies, and I'm a comedian. But what else movie? It's a couple more movies. Yeah, it's a couple more movies on Tubi. Like I said, I'm working on short films. I got a movie coming out called The Water Boys I done in Atlanta. Okay. It's a QC film. Quavo, Lala, T.I. son in it. So
which one?
Not the bad one.
Okay. I was like, which one?
I ain't say he ain't bad, but
he's not the bad one, but you know. And what do you even think about that? I don't know if we can get into that. But what's your thoughts?
What's my thoughts?
Does he just need to be loved, or do you think
I think it's everything. I think he's just being a kid. You know what I mean? He expressing himself like, I know just because you stay in the suburbs, that don't mean you grew up in the suburbs, that don't mean you want to stay in the suburbs.
Yeah.
You know, he might have liked his grandma's house better. You know what I'm saying? But the part on just being grateful.
Yeah.
You got to be grateful. You know what I'm saying? So it's an all around thing. It ain't a big deal like people blowing it up to be. Like, we see this every day.
Right.
But I done seen a couple people want to be something they not and end up getting like the worst consequences of making the wrong decision.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful when you doing something you're not supposed to be doing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, God gave you a path, take that path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or else it's consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everybody path really make the world. You doing your path, everybody in their own lane, making one ball or flat earth.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting at, and I didn't know you were going to be preaching today.
Oh yeah.
And I like that. Everybody's path makes the world
go round
and what it's supposed to do. So everybody that's here, they have a purpose. They have a job to do. So FYI. Okay, Jeff Shelley.
That's what a team is, though.
Yeah.
A team is a group of people that's focused on one project.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Now listen, tell me about Skinny Legs Matter.
No. I ain't got no skinny legs. They little though. Little legs matter. Little legs matter.
Little legs matter.
Little legs matter. Of course.
You think you have little legs?
I don't have little legs.
No.
What you mean, like width or length?
Like the length.
They little.
Okay. You can. All right. So tell me about.
What little legs matter? Of course they come from my little legs and me making jokes about them. Actually, I used to do the barbershop videos, dancing videos, and my homeboy used to be on screen. Shout out to Gillio Finesse, calling me Lil Legs. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I took Lil Legs and made it Lil Legs Matter, which means kids' lives matter. You know what I'm saying? So I started a foundation called Little Legs Matter Foundation. Nice. And what that represent is just me growing up missing the key things that you need from a community. You know what I mean? Like respect, tying a tie, learning how to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Talking the right, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just all those things I want to bring back to the community. You know what I mean? Through my foundation. Even if it's a film, teaching kids about film. They want to do film. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, I want to use my connections and my voice to fill that void.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming by my show. You are
you.
Absolutely amazing. You have a lot of great things going on. So I really do appreciate that. And hopefully you can come back for sure.
I will. In the white.
In the big one. In the big one. Yeah.
Shout out to LP, man.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on my show. And thank you all for watching another episode of The Courtney Hall Show.